Hi Capricorn, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for February 28th through March 14th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Alright, Capricorn. Ooh, okay, forward movement, or somebody's getting a new car. This could also be, well, it could be a Cancerian person. So it's either forward movement, like victory, yay, we're working things out, or it's a force of will, like assertion, like we're going to power through this and Thelma and Louise this over the cliff, by God, if we're going to, that sort of thing. Like whether California or bust, that sort of thing. Like no matter what happens, we're doing this. Okay. See? King of Cups, this could be Pisces, typically, or it could be Cancer or Scorpio. King of Cups, Five of Swords. That and the Ten of Wands have been coming up quite a bit. Five of Swords. Nine of Swords. Justice, King of Wands, two Kings, Minor Council, and Temperance. Oh boy. All right, Capricorn. This King of... So we've got... You're hoping that someone's taking some time out to think about things. You don't want any more fighting. It's driving you crazy. Maybe you're hoping for an apology, Capricorn. You don't want someone to be all proud and just kind of drop you and go on to the next thing. You're going to have to be patient, looks like. Take some time apart. Recognize this as time apart. But this is also about stepping back and being patient. That as much as you might want to be, you're not in the driver's seat. And it's almost like somebody else needs to take the leadership role here and be the bigger person. I don't know. We'll see. What's this King of Cups about? Somebody coming from an emotionally... Yeah, so, we got the King of Wands right here. So this could be Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It could be any fire sign. This is a very confident, self-assured person. Could be male or female. Everybody wants to know this person, be around this person. This is a great leader, a great showman, a great businessman. They got that something, that it factor. Very, a lot of fun, confident, self-assured, easy to be around. They're a lot of fun. Always on the move. And I think that this speaks to wanting someone to be in an emotionally compassionate and generous place in thinking about this person. Perhaps this is you, Capricorn. You're kind of in your feelings about this person, whoever this dynamic person is to you. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag, but could mostly Sag, but it doesn't have to be. Just somebody with those attributes. So you're either hoping someone's in compassionate, loving review about you, or I could be getting the energies reversed, or this is the way you're feeling about your person. I think you're hoping that they're in a compassionate place of review rather than ready to cut things off. Oh boy. So is it that you don't want to get cut off so this person can go work it out with their soulmate, or that's what we have a third party situation here? Because this is all about fighting, or I feel like it's two things. Either fighting about how you two are going to move forward and work things out, because this is also ego. This right here could also be about ego, like a great showman. You know what I mean? Somebody that really thrives on what people think about them, how many likes they get, what people say about what they drive or where they live or what clothes they have, or how dating the right type of person, that sort of thing. So this could be, it could be that you two are fighting about finding common ground to move forward, like the common ideals and values, and about being committed and about, moving things forward. Or this is a soulmate relationship being cut off. But then we've got moving forward here. Ego driven? What is that? One more card, please. What is it? Okay. Oh, well, you don't want to be cut off. You don't want to be cut off before you get a chance to work it out. You don't want it. This driving you crazy. This is the insomnia card. This is the nightmare card. You don't want to be fighting about this, about you two being exclusive or a committed connection. And here they are dating. Committed connection versus dating, or committed connection and not agreeing on how we move forward. That's why there's fighting. So committed connection, and yet someone wants to stay dating, or like I said, moving forward. What's this Nine of Swords about? Oh boy. This relationship has got you all kinds of tied up. This just speaks to your emotional state, how you're just... Maybe you're wondering when that offer of love is going to come in. Like, you're like, it's driving me crazy. I've been single forever. What is going on? I've been stable. Why doesn't this person recognize my worth? Why do they not see that we would be good together, or that all I have to offer? Why don't they see me as who I am? So either someone's not wanting to settle down and commit and move forward, or someone is, and you're just like, I just don't know. What's this Libra here? Because that's what this is about. Some kind of offer of love or lack thereof is driving you nuts. And you're like, I've got all this going on for me. Why doesn't this woman or man see that about me? When am I going to meet my person? And I don't want it to be somebody that's already attached to somebody else. And if I might meet a person, I don't want them to still want to date if I'm pretty sure about them. What's this Libra about? Okay, that flew out. We got 5 of Wands there. What's this Libra about? Libra. Jeez, did I just say that? I said it, didn't I? What's this Justice about? What's this Libra Justice about? I'm going to get stuck on Libra now. Watch. Oh, God, Capricorn. What's this Justice about? That flew out. Again, with an offer, things moving forward, but being at a snail's pace, so they're not really moving forward. There might be a little bit of feeling like somebody's holding all the power or control, and it's like, okay, I've got this. What about you? This feels very similar to this Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're very stable, solid, and secure, but it doesn't seem that there's conflict and drama here. Is this and fighting? So you would like the right thing to be done about a stable and secure new beginning, and yet there's fighting. And I think that's so. Is it that you're waiting for someone to make a decision or take the leadership role and come out of confusion and into compassion, not fight, not cut off, not say cruel things, and basically come from a place of like recognizing, oh, hey, this person has, got everything I would like and love and whatnot, and I want to commit to them, but they're not doing it. They still want to keep their options open. Is that what it is? Like somebody wants to keep their options open? This is King of Wands here. Are you confused about two people? King of Wands. Oh, hello. Oh, I think this is okay. All right, Capricorn. I think you got yourself involved with a married person, and I think this could be that you have been fighting with this person and you don't want to get cut off, and this person might turn around and go back and work it out with their partner, because we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here suited, and this is about forward movement, working together, and victory. This is about working on something, working towards something. So I feel like this might be somebody else. I think this is a third-party situation you're involved in, and I think your person, you don't want your person to go back to their partner. Is this about cutting things off, cutting the fighting, cutting the internal conflict, make a decision so we can move forward? Is that what this is? Is this somebody that keeps going back to their ex, or they're separated and then they keep deciding to work it out? Or I mean, not keep, but they are. And it's driving you crazy because you're like, look, I'm a sure thing here. You know this. Why can't you see that about me? And your job right now is to pull back. What's this Temperance about? You have the advantage. You need to pull back, because right now it's just going to be, you're conflicted anyway, and there's conflict, external conflict. It's driving you crazy, but this is about somebody returning to their past. This could be you wanting to fight for what you believe is your soulmate, but your job is to stand down. It's funny because we've got fighting and we've got complete compassionate release here. So you need to refrain from fighting for what you think is your soulmate, okay? That you might be internally conflicted, but this is saying you need to stand down. You might think you're better suited, like you have the advantage, you're better suited for this person, Capricorn, and you might look at them as like a soulmate, or just some, that past, like, and all of that, a really intense emotional connection with this person, but your job is to pull away from it. Your job is to pull back. Damn it. This is layered here. So this could be right here. Remember how I said this is either things working out, or it could speak to aggression and force of will. Like we are plowing through. So that could be you wanting them to make that decision so you can move forward, make the decision, take the leadership position. But this is also about having the advantage and skill to win something or to get what you want, but if you want what you want in this situation, you are going to have to pull back and stand down. Whoever this person is in this situation needs time to be able to make the decision on their own without any outside pressure. Because if they do it for you, then it's not going to stick. If they go back to the other person and they this and that, it's not going to stick. This person needs to figure out what they want to do. The only way they're going to do that is if you back off, leave them to it, and they're going to do what they're going to do. And honestly, I wouldn't think it would be advisable to think someone, well, I fought for this person, that's why they're with me. You know, that just, it's like, well, yeah, but what happens when you stop fighting? Or like, how much do you have to do each day to make them still stay with you? Like what? I don't know. That just raises a lot of questions, you know? This is you backing off, being patient, giving it time. All right, Capricorn. Oh, crikey. Time to go. Well, that's pretty succinct, huh? Okay. Just saying, because we've got it driving you crazy, going from driving you crazy to all of a sudden compassionate release. I mean, it sounds like a fish. Like, here we have Pisces, right? Okay, whatever. But you need to remove yourself from this situation. Not because I'm sitting there going, no. This is about whatever situation, it's general. But whatever dynamics are going on here, it is driving you crazy and you cannot force it. You want to, but this isn't about someone forcing a situation. This is about letting things go, being compassionate, pulling back. And it also speaks to, like, is this purposeful? Like, this is, well, the answer would be yes, because you see this person as a soulmate, right? But it just because you think you're worth it or you have the skill or that you're better suited, what if they don't think that? Like, do you want to constantly have to prove that? Do you know what I mean? That it just, I think it's very telling here because we've got the angel of compassion and moderation and balance and objectivity, compassion, and then we've got this fighting for a past connection, a past life connection, soulmate, that sort of thing. Capricorn. There's no judgment here. It's just, it's looking at it practically, and it's probably tearing you up that there's been no forward movement and decision, and you're the one wanting it more than they do, you know? That's a crappy place to be in. Capricorn. Imagine that's not fun. Oy, Maria. Okay, this is, you have probably been in a position of support and of waiting and of like, hey, I am up and running and self-sufficient. You just have to show up. We're good. We got this on lock. Can you just please make a decision either way? And you've been waiting and being the stable, grounded, secure one, Capricorn, and to the point where it's probably almost broken your back. It is fine to be in support of others, obviously, and this is what this is right here, but not to the point where it breaks you. And this is also a 9, just saying. So we got, do we have the Hermit? We did not. Okay. But this is, this coupled with this, I'm surprised the Ten of Wands didn't show up here, but it is time to leave this relationship, at least for now. Time to go, time to pull back. This is going to eventually cost you, it could be mentioning, or it could be indicative of health issues here, okay? This, you need to pull back. If not for the situation, for morality or ethics or whatever, for your health reasons, I mean, mental health reasons here. This is not for you right now. You need to remove yourself from this situation. It is time to go and take some much needed healing time. And maybe, not maybe, but this just speaks to how much you have been in service of this relationship rather than benefiting from or thriving. This is you supporting them and them getting everything, and you're just kind of, you know, look, I mean, Capricorn. Because look at that. Here you are holding everything together, ready to force it to make it work, and it's like, God, I mean, where's their part in it? You know, do they even want this? Like, and this speaks to needing to have leadership also. Whoever this person is, they need to be the one to enact what they want. They're the one that's going to have to make a decision because they're the one most likely in this relationship. All right. And if this isn't a third-party situation, this is you doing quite a bit of work in this relationship, and you're just like, you know what, I just don't think I can anymore. I think I'm getting used. I think I'm getting taken for granted, regardless of the situation. And I just can't do it anymore. I can't carry the load. I can't make it work anymore. Got to pull back. Capricorn. Okay, so this is about communication. Is it like, what is it, online? Could be online. Yeah. This is I feel like you're going to hear some sort of communication about a commitment or a proposal. This could be an online relationship. Is this an online affair and somebody's married? Texting, emailing, indirect communication. Maybe there's phone calls and whatnot. Who talks on the phone anymore, really? But I mean, this is, and then we've got this marriage here. Is this a long distance marriage and you're waiting for someone to finally, I don't know. Either way, Capricorn, your job right now is to pull back and get some emotional and physical distance from this so that you can put things into perspective regarding this quite possibly online relationship with this person who may be married. This could be hearing about a proposal or someone, maybe a proposal or commitment in writing. I feel like it speaks to an online affair. All right, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. I hope you get the break that you need. You could sure use the mental rest, right? All right. I hope this works out for you. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.